Greetings and welcome back to the New York Virtual Photo Salon. I'm Levon Hall, your host for this event. Thank you for tuning in last time, and I hope you enjoyed that episode. But if you haven't seen it yet and the rest of our awesome speakers, click on the links in the description. Also, leave us comments, subscribe, and like this channel. Super excited to present Susan Magnano, an adventurer, photographer, and educator. So sit back and enjoy the show. Thanks for watching.
My name is Susan Magnano, and I would like to start by thanking Levon Hall and the New York Virtual Photo Salon for inviting me to share my work, passion, and journey. My journey as a photographer started over 25 years ago. I fell in love with photography during a high school internship with the local newspaper. The first time I saw my pictures go to print, I learned the power of capturing and sharing a moment. This ability to share stories reinforced my love for photography, and I knew it was what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. From there, my career took a turn towards wedding and portraits. What I learned in photojournalism was how to look for those special moments, but wedding and portrait photography taught me how to create them. A lot of people asked, aren't weddings stressful? And maybe at the beginning they were, but I love the opportunity to create unique images and document a couple's most memorable day. Don't get me wrong, weddings are hard. It's like going into battle. The days are long, typically sweaty, and I even tear up a couple times. But each one is unique, and if I capture it right, my pictures will be part of the family's legacy, history, and hopefully even get passed down through generations. I have always loved traveling, and on my journey, I have been so blessed to be able to visit many beautiful locations. I've been captivated by nature, whether it's in the woods, along a river, or deep down into the canyons. It is where I feel the most present and the most alive. As I started to do more landscape photography, I learned to get the best shots, you have to put yourself in a lot of uncomfortable situations. Whether it's waking up hours before the sun rises, or going out into the storm and hoping to catch a rainbow, or even staying out way past exhaustion in hopes of catching a meteor shower and capturing a shooting star crossing your frame. This is all part of the journey, and what I learned is that the challenges and the experiences become part of the photo. And this is what I want to share with my work. In a way, photography has given me a reason, actually a desire to live outside my comfort zone, to dream bigger, to live more, and to truly experience life. This is what I hope to inspire others to do, to live their best life and pursue their dreams, to get outside their comfort zone, challenge themselves, and achieve their goals no matter what obstacles are in their way. Since the pandemic started, my journey has had so many twists and turns. I was actually teaching a photography workshop in Utah when the pandemic shut everything down. And a dear friend of mine offered me the opportunity to stay in Utah and live in his RV and ride out the storm. Well, since then, I've adapted into that lifestyle, and I'm currently living on the road in a new truck camper. Life on the road is exhilarating, but it comes with many challenges. I will never take Wi-Fi, power, or even hot water for granted ever again. But there's never a shortage of beautiful locations to explore. Because of the pandemic, my event work has slowed down, but my creating hasn't stopped, and neither has my scouting for the next round of photography workshops. Being an educator has given my photography more purpose and direction. My experiments are a way to learn a new method to teach my students. My scouts are in preparation to take students to new locations. And my experiences are mine, but I always hold the possibility of recreating them and sharing them with others. Teaching has really been powerful for me. It has validated my knowledge, my skills, and my purpose. I always hope that my students walk away with the know-how to create powerful images, and through that, a way to share their own experiences, stories, and creative vision. What has been really exciting me lately is capturing time with long exposures and night photography. I find such a thrill in using long exposures to capture the movement of water and clouds, or even car trails. These images reflect how time is flying by, how the world is moving around us, how life is fleeting, and that we should appreciate every second. Shooting at night takes it to the next level. I feel like a true artist when I'm out at night because I can start off with a blank canvas and paint in my subject. I use light as my paint and time as my brush. Being a native New Yorker, we don't see many stars. And seeing them for a week or two when traveling is nice, but looking up every night for the past couple of months still has kept me in awe and appreciation of how small yet powerful we are in this great big universe. I have loved watching how the moon cycle changes from new moon to full moon, illuminating and sculpting the landscape in different ways. I love watching the Milky Way rise and set throughout the season. I'm in constant wonderment of this beautiful world we live in. I was even blessed to be able to chase the Neowise comet in the sky this summer, and what a fun experience that was. After many nights alone under the stars, I decided it was time to incorporate my love of portraiture with my experimentation in the dark. This spawned my night portrait series called Luminescent Portraits. It started off with dancers in the dark in New York City and continued during electric nights of Burning Man in 2019. My goal was to gift attendees a luminescent portrait, an experience of creating an image and having that story to share of their experience. I loved capturing the energy of the festival, the human form, their self-expression. To do these shots, I would incorporate flashlights and light tubes, even fire and strobes. I love the mystery of what we were creating and the big reveal once it popped up on the viewfinder. Everyone's reaction was priceless. Light painting is addicting, but in a good way. Once I see what I create, I'm constantly thinking, yeah, that's cool. But now let's try this. And now let's try this. I love the curiosity it creates and how it inspires others to get involved. I like letting others become the light painters and see what creations they can conjure up. I have had a lot of time to sit and wait for my camera to create an exposure, whether it was watching the clouds sail by or the stars twinkle at night. I've had a lot of time to think about what is my purpose. My purpose is fluid and always changing, but if I had to say right now, it would be to create, experience, appreciate, share, and inspire. Inspire everyone to appreciate the beauty around us and take nothing for granted, and to do what makes them happy. Time flies by and we have this one life. So I hope you choose to smile, to create, and to live. Thank you for joining me on my journey. And if you would like to learn more about my work, go to photoadventures.com or find me on Instagram at Susan_Magnano. I hope you feel inspired, and I hope you have a great day and life. Thank you.
Thank you, Susan, for sharing so many visually inspiring photographs. So glad that you were able to continue capturing imagery no matter where your feet landed. I hope everyone enjoyed this presentation and will also capture imagery wherever they may be. Please give it a thumbs up, leave comments, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you all for tuning in and the New York Virtual Photo Salon Committee. I'm Lavon Hall, and we'll see you next time with some more engaging speakers.